Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about my voice, I'm absolutely full of cold. If you caught my last video, it was just sort of starting and had gone to my chest, so I do apologise. I've got some Coke next to me so that I can get through this video without deafening you with coughing. Anyway, you'll have probably guessed by the title and the thumbnail in this video what it's going to be about. At the moment I'm going to ad-lib it, I'm going to wing it. I can't sleep and I thought I'd had this beautiful gift sent to me and I had to get up and play with it. So this is from Rebecca at the Art Spirits, and she'd watched a video where I'd brought the true silver paint of hers, which is absolutely fantastic, and I'd seen that on my friend Kay's channel. And I went and brought it, and because I fell in love with it. And she sent me this parcel as a thank you for showing it on her channel, which I was just overwhelmed with. So this is how it arrived. So if you order anything from Rebecca over at the Art Spirits, she is a stickler for detail, as you will see. Look at the presentation in this box. So here is her card. Her business card, look at that, even that's gorgeous. I will link everything down below, so if you can't catch any of that, I will link it all down below for you. Isn't that cute? And in this little box you get some Love Heart Sweets essential folks, for having next to you when you colour, and this little tiny glass bottle of sequins, so we can add those to our pages. Isn't that cool? She did put a note inside, and she's so she sent some of her new ocean palette and her gold palette for me to try out, and has also included some of my larger pans from some of her more popular colours. So this package has just one in it, and you'll see just how, you know, what a stickler for detail she is. Isn't that beautiful? Even the sticker says thank you. So, because I've not been very well, I haven't peeped, and I've had these since the weekend, but I haven't been able to peep. So here's the tin that you get them in. And then when you open it, you've got the same gorgeous confetti paper in there. Look at them. They are wrapped to perfection. It's got a little ladybird, which I will be keeping. That's definitely going to be kept. And they've excuse me, got little gems on them. Look at how beautifully they're packaged. That one reminds me of that beach page by Rita Berman. In fact, I might keep that as a bit of inspiration to colour that page. So let's have a look. If I bring you in, instead of having to keep lifting up and down, let's have a look what colours are in here. I'm definitely going to keep that gorgeous piece of paper. This is called Glittering Luna. Oh my goodness, look. Oh. So these are full pans, and they come with the magnets on the bottom. So when you put them in your pan, they stay where that will stay put. Excuse me. So it's Glittering Luna, and I'm definitely keeping that for that Rita Berman page. And the names are on the side of the pan, so you don't have to worry about getting them mixed up. This is the little ladybug one, which I'm keeping that too. This is called Dusky Glitz. It's got some amazing names. And this paper, I mean, this has obviously been hand cut just to show you. I mean, it says it all, doesn't it, the presentation, really, of how much work and care goes into something. And she obviously hand cuts these, look. Look at that, to fit round her paints perfectly. Isn't that beautiful? So this one is called Dusky Glitz. Look at that gorgeous purple. Incredible. Then we've got Glitter Gold. So I will unwrap these with you, and then I will activate them all. And we're, oh my god, look at that. Oh, Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. Rebecca, if you're watching, thank you so much. I never expected this. This is called Magic Fairy Dust. Oh yeah, sounds like my kind of colour. Oh wow. This is a kind of clear iridescent one. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And what have we got here? Disco Dust. Yeah. And the papers are just beautiful. Oh, wait till you see this one. Oh my god, look. Oh, gosh. That is stunning. So, while I'm unboxing these, this is Twinkle. I'm going to try and find a page so we can do something with them. Seems a shame. Oh look. Oh, they're so gorgeous. It seems a shame just to unwrap them and not to have a go with them. So let me put these in back in my tin, and then oh, they're so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's this little set, and then we've got 2 packages in here. Oh look, didn't spot this. Even comes with the essentials. So you've got your sweeties, and now you can make yourself a gorgeous cup of Tetley tea. Another little thank you, and wrapped beautifully. And then she sent me, oh wow, look, a fairy one with die cut fairy on the top, and this must be the ocean one with dolphins on it. So let's have a look at the fairy one first, seeing as that was the one I pulled out. Oh gosh, look. Almost seems a shame to unwrap them. And look what I've noticed. She has stuck watercolour paper on the lid so that you can do your swatch in the tin. I mean, it doesn't get any better, folks, does it? So this is yellow gold. Let's get this one open. And they're easy to open. And even my hands when I struggle. Oh, look. Oh my goodness. Yellow gold. Let's pop that in there. And then this is pale gold. Oh gosh. Can you see? These are, because you know I'd fallen in love with my Gamsai Tambi ones, the Kuretake Gamsai Tambi. This is rose gold. And these, well, they've got all, oh look at that beautiful colour. I hope you can pick that pink up against my desk mat's a bit overwhelming. That's rose gold. Then we've got a rusty gold. Is it? What is it? I can't speak. I can't say it. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're so beautiful. Let's put that one there. Then we've got bronze gold. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I need to turn these around. And then gold sparkle. They're just so beautiful. Look at that. So that will be the gold set with the fairy on the front. Love it. And then this must be the ocean set, which I'm really looking forward to. I love the blues and greens. Oh look, it's got a little fishy in. I'm going to keep that. And again, the little spots of watercolour paper on the top and a little gem in the corner. Let's have a look, what have we got in here? Even the paper is themed, so these have got little seashells on. They're almost too nice to unwrap. So this is Shiny Shell Pink. Oh yeah, beautiful. If I put it on my hand, try and block out my... Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, Rebecca, honestly, didn't expect this. This is just... This one's called Mermaid Dust. Now, I think they're actually quite reasonably priced. Her full pans, I know her true silver, I paid £10 something, I think, for it. And that's one of the big... Oh my god, look at this. That was one of the big pans. Mermaid Dust. Oh, isn't that just? Alright. And then we've got Glistening Surf. Oh, excuse me, I'm sniffing. Oh god, that is gorgeous. That's like an aqua colour that I love. That, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this set is divine. Okay, we've got Shimmering Lagoon. Oh my goodness. And what's more, they're compact enough to be able to take away with you. So these, you never know, these might feature in my coming on holiday with me video. This is Deep Ocean Glimmer. Oh god, look. These are incredible colours. And this one is... Ooh, don't throw it, Lucy. Sea Sparkle. And the names are just perfect too. Sea Sparkle, oh gosh. Now, if I lift those up, look at those blues and I mean the pink and this one, they're stunning, but those colours are all going to blend for an ocean, aren't they? Going to look incredible. So that's the, what did she say it was? The Ocean palette. This one is the Gold palette. Incredible. And this was some of her popular colours that she'd mixed together for me. And these are the full pans. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, in here, there's a little instruction leaflet that says, for best results, the binder needs time to dissolve. To do this, please add a few drops of water to the paints and then leave to soak for a couple of minutes before use. So, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to go off and get these ones written on some watercolour paper so that I can swatch them, and then we're going to come back and they'll be ready for us to play. Alright folks, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so they're sprayed and they're ready to go. So I've got some black and I've got some white watercolour paper. I've got my Derwent brush. I've got some clean water to hand, and I'm going to get a baby wipe out just so I don't contaminate each of the paints. And we're going to go in and play is this one. So this one is Disco Dust. I'm hoping I've left them long enough to sit and do their thing. I'm just going to mix that up. Here we go. Let's try that here. Ooh, look. So you get kind of a... I think I got that too wet. Yeah, that's better. It's beginning. It's coming now. you get kind of a clear background and then all this glitz. Let's try it on the black. Oh gosh, look at that on black. So you can imagine if you've painted an acrylic back... I'll start again. An acrylic black background with that. I'll come in a little bit. We're a bit too far out. Here we go. Look at that. And then imagine that on yeah, an acrylic black background. Okay, this next one is called Twinkle. And it's twinkling already. Look at that. Let's try it on the white. Oh gosh, look. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Let's see what it looks like on white. I'm not sure you better pick much of it up. But we'll try. Oh, it's like a pearly colour on the white. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, this one is Magic Fairy Dust. I'm just making sure I pick enough of it up. Oh, we are on camera, yeah. Oh gosh, that is like that folk art one that I use that dries clear and gives you a glitter. Let me just lift that up so you can see. Look at the difference on black. So that picks up all sorts of colours, and then there's them on the white paper. I'm glad I decided to show you on the black because it does make a big difference. Okay, then we've got this one. This is Glittering Luna. Ooh. Okay, let's try. Oh, that is beautiful colour. Let's try it on the white. Look at that. Just going to put a little bit more water in that on that one. Isn't that beautiful? We just have to wait and let them dry. Isn't that a gorgeous colour? Okay. Desperate to see this one too. This is Dusky Glitz. Oh my goodness, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous colour, look. Oh. Now, because I couldn't sleep and I decided to get up and play with them, as you do, I haven't decided what we're going to use them in yet. But in order to decide what I was going to use them in, I needed to swatch them and see what they were going to look like. So, okay, and this last one in this set is called Glitter Gold. I've got a bit too much water on this one. I'm just going to give it a good mix. I want to make sure that I do them justice. Oh my goodness. I might come back and do a bit more over there because I've got a lot of water on this one. I don't know how. I think the spray has hit that one more than any of the others. But look at that. Ooh. Sorry. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that on that black. It's very difficult to see on white just how beautiful it is. But if I lift them up, this is that first set. And you can see them beginning to dry and the true colours coming out now. These would be amazing for snow, and look at that disco dust. There you go. Look at that. Incredible. Okay, so that's that first set. This is an actual set, how they come. So this is rose gold. Just make sure that my brush is clean. This is rose gold. Oh my gosh, you people, wait till you see. Oh, I love that. hang on, let me get... I'll swatch them quickly and then we'll lift them up to the camera. This one is pale gold. They're really creamy. I haven't done it on white, have I? Sorry. So this is pale gold. This is rose gold. That is stunning. Love that colour. Okay, this one is bronze gold. That is beautiful. Look at the shine on that. So if you just spray them with a little bit of water and let them sit, they activate to a beautiful creamy consistency. They're lovely. Okay, this one, next one is yellow gold. No, I've just done that one. Bronze gold. Oh, I've missed this one out, haven't I? Which is bronze gold. I'll put it up here. Look at that. Sorry about that. That's bronze gold. Lucy swatches in a very random way. My brain just can't do it. Okay, now this one is gold sparkle. I'm just mixing it round. There we go. Gold sparkle. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I need to put them in the little watercolour things at the top. And the last one here, I think this is, I'm going to call it rusty gold. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I've got a bit of water there. Oh, gorgeous. So I'm going to blop these on while I can onto, just move those out of the way and let them dry for a second. I'm just going to, that's an owl if you could hear that. I'm just going to splodge these on here so that I've got a reference for them, and then you can see them on the white cardstock that Rebecca sent for you to do swatches on. I think there's an owl right outside the window. Can you hear him? That is gorgeous. That's probably my favourite in that set, that rose gold. Yeah. And then we'll have a look at the ocean set together. Aren't they stunning? Okay. Let's do the ocean set. So here's the ocean set. Okay, we'll do it on the cardstock again, and then we'll put it in the lid. So this is Shiny Shell Pink. I need to put a bit of water in, it's been sat quite a while. There we go. Oh, it's going to be incredible, I can just see it. Shiny Shell Pink, oh that certainly is, look at that. Can you see that? Gorgeous. Look at it on white. It's even better on white. This one is Mermaid Dust. Oh look. Oh, what are we going to use them for? We've got to do them in a colouring book. I expect you're all screaming at me that you've got a book that you're thinking of. But really, until you've put them to the test properly, look how they respond on that black paper, isn't that incredible? Until you put them to the test properly. Okay, so this one is Shimmering Lagoon. It's hard to tell, isn't it, just on swatches, but look at that colour. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. There is so many things. Fairies. Doesn't just have to be water. This one is Sea Sparkle. Bit more water. It's been sitting around waiting for me. Oh, they are beautiful. Oh, look at them. Just cleaning off my brush. And then this one is Deep Ocean Glimmer. I'm just going to swirl that round. Just make sure all the pigments... Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? And you couldn't see because I'm too excited. Look. Right. I'm going to let them dry because that'll give us a true colour. And I'm just going to quickly blop them on the proper watercolour paper. And I'm getting myself all contaminated in my excitement. Move that. That's the rose gold, or the shiny shell pink, sorry, that one. Then this is Mermaid Dust. Gorgeous. This is Glistening Surf. That is beautiful. And then these are... We didn't swatch Glistening Surf on the paper, did I? No, I didn't. I'll put it on the black paper and that in a minute. Sea Sparkle. See, my brain just won't let me do these things in order. What's wrong with me? And then this gorgeous. That is stunning. Okay, right, just to be fair, let's get that, let me get that gorgeous. See, I've missed a colour. It's this one, wasn't it? Yeah, that one. Look at that. That is impressive. Okay. Let's clear my brush off. So, I know a few of them are still wet, but if I catch them in the light, this is on black. Those last few are still wet. Look at those. And then here they are on white. Incredible, aren't they beautiful? Right, I'm going to go off. You'll know by now what colouring book I'm going to use them in. I don't know why I moved them off right. But I don't yet. So I'm going to go and choose a colouring book that we can try these paints out in and see what we can come up with. Alright folks, see you in a sec. Okay, so I decided that we would do a picture in the Unicorn Special. Not the farty picture, no. Although I did contemplate it. No, I decided that because we've got such an array of beautiful colours here, that we would do this picture. So I photocopied it onto just some cardstock. It's nothing special. If you're interested in which cardstock it is, it's on my in my Amazon wish list. I always keep it there so that I can restock when I want to, because it's really nice to colour on. And I painted the back with Deco Art Americana black. in matte because we can add sparkles and things to it. So for tonight, before I pop off to bed because I'm feeling really rubbishy again, I thought we'd look at this moon, and we've got all these delicious golds to play with. And the sparkly one too. They're just incredible paints, aren't they? Yeah, stop. They fascinate me. Okay, so we're going to get the gold set out, and we're going to start from light to dark. I hope they haven't dried up too much. I've got my, let me just get my, I've got my two little paint brushes here. So I've got a Daler and Rowney graduate brush, which is an angled one, and then I've got a little detailed brush that Richmond, and they are size 1 and they are from Amazon. So I'm going to take this, and I've got some water, and we're going to start with our lightest gold, which is, let me just get the pale gold. So I'm just going to dip my brush in the water, and we're going to, oh no, 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 I'd washed them at the sink as well. Right, we'll get a different brush. So, hang on, disaster averted. These ones, which are from Amazon, we'll try these. Alright, and I'm going to go with this one, which is a number 8. Okay, so I'm going to get that wet. And then I'm going to mix up that pale gold. Gorgeous. And then I am just going to blop it in. Now, to avoid the ink running, because I just have an inkjet printer, I sprayed it with Frisk Pastel Fixative, just to stop the ink running when we put water medium on it. So this is how, if you've watched my finished pages, that I did my other moons, and it works out quite nicely. Looks a bit of a mess to start with, but you've got to just go with the flow. I don't know if we'll do the whole picture together, but I just want to see what we can do with them. And this is not watercolour paper, so it's going to be more like what we use in our colouring books. So, right, then we're going to go in with the next gold down, which is bronze gold. So we're going to go in with this one. Going to mix that one up, and I'm just dabbing it on, putting it in some of those craters. And then just letting them do their own thing, really. Let's come in a little closer just so you can see. Let's brush that off there. and I'm just going to fill up this moon with the different golds. So the next one is yellow gold. We're going to put that one in. Being a bit more cautious around here. I'm just dabbing it on so that we build up different colours of gold, and this set will do this. And it's, you know, it's not a skill. It's just a technique that I tried, works, and looks very effective. Right, the next gold is, this is Gold Sparkle, this one. Okay, going in with this. Need more water. There we go. It's a pretty colour, isn't it? And then we can go back in and use some more dark if you want to, get the lighter one out. And then you can see it starts to build up. Okay, this starts to build up this moon. So this one is what I was going to call the rusty gold. So this one's going to be darker. So I'm going to drop that in. Sorry, I'm sniffing. Okay, I'm going to go back to that, our light gold. Put that in. Oh, excuse me. It's been the most horrendous cold ever. Me and my husband have been so poorly the last few days. And it's just not like an ordinary cold. It was, I wouldn't have said it was flu because we were able to get out of bed, but just made you so poorly. But we're on the mend. Okay, put a little bit in here. We need to get, so I'm just using the tip of the brush. I'm going to take this little if I've not chucked it across the room, take the little tiny one, and I'm going in with that light gold. Fill in some of any of the blank areas. It's so much fun. There we are. And then as it starts to dry, you'll see that mixture of beautiful colours all over it. got, let's put this darker one here, that I've put this place that I've missed. And then I'm just going to blob some more, dab some more colour on. Let's have that one. There we are. How cool is that? One gorgeous nighttime moon. And that'll dry beautifully. Okay. Let me clean my brush off. Now, we got in the what did I decide on? Oh, in the big pans that Rebecca sent, this Disco Dust, I think, is going to look exceptionally awesome. This one, Disco Dust, on the background. So, I'm going to take my big brush, make sure it's cleaned off, and I'm going to take Disco Dust and just getting it on my brush. Put a bit more water in. Because this has got all those different colours of glitter in it. And then I'm going to put some on the background. And because this is acrylic, we should just be able to spread it out. And we're going to get the most awesome looking glitzy background that will go well with moon dust. Look at that. Can't ask for any more. Look at that. It's just incredible. So exciting. Can you see that? Can you see that effect? Isn't that clever? So what did I say this was called? Disco Dust. I love it. So never mind spending hours waiting for glitter bits to dry, or I'll just move you up, or trying to recreate a galaxy. Bit of black acrylic and Disco Dust paint. And when this dries on this black background, all that we're going to be left with is that gorgeous glitter. And what it won't do is leave any, like, because even the folk art one sometimes leaves streaks, glossy streaks, and that could be a real pain. I'll go up to that moon. Let's do the rest of it. Then, because I was impatient and did the background, I'm going to have to let that dry before we do any more. So it might be tomorrow for me that we finish the page. Depends on if I can actually get to sleep. My head's spinning with holiday and videos I want to do and all sorts. But I thought this would be a good one for us to test these pictures out, because we had such a laugh, didn't we, flipping through this, doing a flip through of this book. I mean, it just was hysterical. but this was more fitting, I thought anyway, to use as many of these gorgeous paints that had so kindly been sent. Okay, so if I carefully bring it round, I know it's still wet, but can you see? So we've got the moon, and then we've got all those, like, it looks like stars, doesn't it, on that black background. Perfect for a unicorn. So I'm going to let all that dry, and then we will come back and we will have a look, see what other paints, what other colours there are I can use. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so it is the next day. I did go to bed because feeling really rubbishy. So look how it's dried. Isn't that incredible? So I thought we'd give it a go at doing the unicorn. Now I think I'm going to do him or her in pinks, and then her hair in the blues. So that's what I'm going to try. Now, I'm not any good at painting, but I really want to try with these paints. So the deeper of the pinks that I'd got is, I think it's Shiny Shell Pink, or is it Rose Gold? Rose Gold, I think. Let me just test it. Yeah. So I'm going to go in with Rose Gold in the deeper areas of the unicorn. So I'll bring you in a little bit. Now I know, before anybody says anything, Lucy, you're supposed to put the lighter colours down if you're using watercolours, but this is how I'm doing it. So, all the areas that are going to be darker, I am sorry about sniffing. I will do my very best to not. I know how annoying that is. Yeah, so all the areas that I want a little darker, I'm going to put this gorgeous, I'm going to go up there as well. What did we say it was? Rose Gold. Yeah, and I've just put my brush in the wrong one. Rose Gold. And then I'm going to blend it with that seashell pink. So hopefully you'll be able to see that actually you don't need to be a Picasso to use these gorgeous paints to get an image that you're really pleased with. I'm going to go down to his or her feet, and then they're going to have that gorgeous blue fur. There we go. Where else? We'll have a little bit round the butt, under the wing. And I did find, apologies I've sniffed again, I did find that you can layer these up. So if you do want deeper colour, then you just, I'm just going to let it dry so I'm not overworking the paper. I'm just going to blow my nose. I do apologise, stop me sniffing all the time. There we are. Oh, it's horrendous, folks, horrendous. Okay, so I'm just going to go in a little darker in some certain areas, so more paint. Isn't that cool? And then, I'll clean my brush off, we are then going to go in with that gorgeous seashell pink. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour. And like I did with the, I think I've got them around the wrong way, but who cares. Like I did with the moon, I'm just going to dot that in so they blend together. No, I haven't got it around the wrong way, it just looks darker. And then I'm just going to push them together. So no frills, no fuss, just a really gorgeous looking unicorn. And a whole lot of fun doing it. So all I do is just going to go over that very, just the line that I put in, just to blend it through the two colours so that we don't have any harsh line there between the two colours. And I'm going straight from the little palette onto the page. And thoroughly enjoying it. Those bits can be a little pink. We can always put some pencil in if we want to. I'm going to try not to do too much pencil. I think the wings, I'm going to put a little bit of very pale greys on there, and then we'll use the sparkle paint over the top. Oh, I'm sniffing again, I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to push those two colours together. There. How cute is that? A little bit more on this line here. There. And we can always go back over when it's dry if it's a bit streaky. Okay, hair colour. Now, I want the two blues that we had in the ocean set. I think I selected. And they were, yes, they were. It was, I've got to find the right one. Sea Sparkle, which is this green one. No, sorry, Glistening Surf and Sea Sparkle, which is this blue one. So I'm going to go in with Sea Sparkle. Gorgeous, gorgeous blue colour. And I'm going to go in where his hair or her hair would be deepest and bring that out. Avoiding that wing. And we're going to blend these two colours together. It's very cool. So same as we do when we're colouring, I'm going to find the spots that I think are going to be the darkest, put the dark colour in, so like round here, bring that round his body. Keep saying him, I don't know why. Now you could always enhance this with pencils if you're doing it, but I was just wanting to demonstrate just how gorgeous these paints are. And sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm so full of it. I'm beginning to feel a bit better, but oh dear me. Okay, so in with the Glistening Surf, which is an outstanding colour, and then just dab that on so that we get those lines blended. And when it dries, you will see those two gorgeous colours together. We might need to go back in and smooth it out, but I mean, there's all sorts you could do. He could have had a glow, he could have been anything you want him to be. Okay, so I'm just going to take my finer brush and go back in with that deeper blue. And I'm just going to spread some more of that in little streaks. Okay, then we'll let that dry. Isn't that cool? We'll do the same on his tail. So we're going to take the darkest blue. We have got a darker blue that we could have put in as well, if we feel it needs more. Can you see? Yeah. So I'm just going to pick out some spots and put this gorgeous colour in. Try to keep my hand off the unicorn. So I think I will use pale grey pencils just to give the wings some colour, and then we'll go over with a sparkly paint. And then his little, the little tufts around his hooves, they're going to be blue too. So I'm now going to bring in that gorgeous sea foam, did we say it was? Did I say what colour? Glistening Surf. Absolutely outstanding colour. I'm going to put that on. Sorry about someone's out there strimming or something, as usual, as soon as you turn the camera on. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry, and then if I need to go over with my fine brush and sort of define any more areas, that's what I will do, and then we'll meet back up. See you in a second. Okay, so I've done some layers of the paint and got that on, and then I just feel that I need to smooth it out. Obviously my paper is not watercolour paper, so I needed some colours to bring it, to smooth it over. So I'm going to use the Prismacolor Deco Pink 1014, and this blends beautifully over the top of that shell pink. Now, if I lose the metallic because I'm colouring over first, I perhaps should have done this the other way around. Put my pencil first and then done the paint over the top. I will just go back over with a light touch of the paint. Let's have a look. It doesn't seem to have lost its sheen, does it? They're just gorgeous. So I just wanted to smooth some areas out, and then I'm going to take, no, that's the wrong one, I'm going to take Peach, which is 939, and I'm going to blend into that rose gold. So any areas that we didn't get close up, we can now get into. And then, like I say, if it feels like it's destroyed the metallic finish, I will just put a light coat back over the top of the pencil. And this way we can get right up close to the edge of our picture. like that, so he's smoother. And then I took a white gel pen and went over the black lines on the excuse me, on the tail. So it'll come in slightly because it's very, very glittery. So I'm taking my Arteza 1, it is. It's very well worn there, Arteza 1. Just making sure it's running. And I'm going to pick out those lines. And I'm just going to go, my hands are very shaky, but... And I'm just going to go around all those lines, just so he stands out. And I found the lighter and the slower you go with the gel pens, the more responsive they are. There we go. So yours will probably come out more crisp than mine because my hands are so shaky. I'm just putting those lines back in because the paints are, the way I've used them, they're quite opaque. You could put them on a palette and reduce that down. But I think he's looking fantastic. Now I've got to find my other little lines. Where's the book? Let me find... Oh, no, I'll tell you what, I knocked a whole... the whole pot of water that I had over everywhere. And I was so lucky I'd got a pile of books because I was going to put a video together for what I'm taking on holiday, and I was so lucky that my floor must be sloped because it ran away from it all. An act of God, I do believe. So I'm just making them up because I can't see now because I've done so many layers of, well, I did 3 layers I think of paint. There we go. So we get a real distinction there. So round his hoofs I used 2 colours. I used the gorgeous Peacock Blue 1027 and I just darkened up the top. And like I say, if we lose any of the metallic sheen, we can go back over with just a light coat of it. And then I used what did I use? Not that one. I used Powder Blue 1087, and I just brought that down. Just help to fill in any lost areas and just to give it a little bit more of a defined area there. Okay, so I'm going to go all over our perfectly glittery unicorn. It hasn't lost any shimmer, look. It hasn't lost any shimmer by putting that little bit of pencil over it, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to go finish the fur on the hooves and outline the rest of the hair, and then we'll come back and finish the image together. See you in a second. Okay, he's doing good in all his glittery goodness. So, the wings, like I said, I'm going to do in 2 greys. We'll come in slightly. We are going to use 50%, if it will focus for me, 50% cold grey 1063 and 10% warm grey 1050. And I'm going to go up the inside of this one and add that 50%, and then we're going to use the 10% to smush that in. And then when we've coloured these in, we're going to put that fairy dust, I think it is, either magic fairy dust or twinkle over them, I'm not sure. So for a Happy Mail video with a bit of a demonstration, I'm so glad that I carried on and did it as a colour with me. I hope you've enjoyed it. The colours that I've used you could do in pencil if you don't have these paints. I'm just checking out, you can see, I'm just moving my... Okay, we're going to do underneath the bottom of these ones, around here. Just let that fade out so we can got something to blend into. And then we'll put our 10% over. And like magic, it will blend all those pencil lines away. I do apologise if you're picking up on any of the noise. There's builders outside at the bottom of our little lane. There's a wood, but there's a house being built. And I think they're close to finishing now, hopefully. That's okay, it wasn't a pen, it was a pencil lid, pen lid, sorry. Okay. And that's what we're going to do with the feathers. Easy as that. Just let them blend in together. Okay. We're going to do his little hooves in them. I'm not decided what colour to do the cloud yet. So I'm going round, carefully round that Posca, that gel pen that I put in. And then in with our 10%. I think that's quite effective. So that's what we're going to do there. On his horn, we're going to use the, if I can find it, where have I put that? Oh, it was a pencil. It was peach. We're going to use the peach 939, and we are going to go round the base of the horn on each bit. Oh, I haven't done his ears, I shall have to get gel pen on those. Then we're going to take that very beautiful Deco pink again, 1014, and we're just going to blend that. There we go. And we are going to use black 935. I'm going to re-go round his eyes, if you can see it. I know it's so shiny. Just going to define the outside of his eyes, because we lost it. There we go. And we'll put a little bit of Caribbean Sea 1103 just drop that in. And then a little bit of the powder blue, 1087. Blue eye. Okay, so let me go away, finish the wings and his little hooves, and do round his ears in gel pen, and I'll be back. Alright, I'll see you in a sec. Right, so this is how far I've got. I love her, him, her. Gorgeous. So the last bit I want to do is I'm just going to put a little water on that. I want to use that purple that we haven't used on the clouds. So I think it's called, I'll try and find my paintbrush now. I think it's called Dusky Glitz. So no, that's the wrong paintbrush. That's the one that had that acrylic all mixed in it, isn't it? So, and then I'd switched to my Jelly Roll gel pen. Oh my goodness, and it responded so much better. I think my poor, very well loved Arteza one, it has had enough this month. So I'm just mixing up this gorgeous purple, making sure it's all mixed in and ready to play. Here we go. There we go. Okay, and I am just going to lay this over this cloud. Now this is a really interesting colour because you get, it looks dark and then you tilt it and it catches that purple. So it's perfect for this night cloud that our unicorn is standing on. So I've really enjoyed playing and doing this. Obviously it's just a demonstration of the way that you could use them. Like I say, I am not any kind of, nearly dipped it in my drink then, not any kind of watercolour artist. I just love playing with them. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Is the enjoyment that you get out of it. There he is. He's out saying hello to you again. I didn't bring you in because you don't need to see me. I'm literally just filling the cloud in. Need some more water. I'm going to have to move my drink, otherwise I'm going to have glittery watercolour in it, which probably wouldn't be the best plan. And after my earlier accident where I spilled a whole cup of water all over the floor, and it just missed my pile of books. Yeah. I don't need any more accidents today. Okay, so I'm going to have to let that completely dry. But I hope you're picking up on that gorgeous purpleness. Isn't it cute? The whole thing is just incredible, isn't it? Those colours. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and I'll go back over it off camera, and then I'm going to outline it with the white gel pen, and we'll meet back up and all we'll have left is the stars. Okay, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I finished him off camera, and if you can see any dark spots, that's unfortunate because I haven't sprayed enough of my fixative, and some of the ink did run. Normally I would go over it 2 or 3 times before painting over it, so the cloud looks a bit darker than it would have done, but it's quite effective. And I used the let me see, I used the yellow gold to go over the stars, and then a bit of black Posca just to tidy them up. But I'm sorry that it's not been the usual detailed colour along that we would do, because I felt so ill. And this has taken me like 2.5 days just to get this far. But I love how it's turned out. I don't think there's any dispute on the beautifulness of these gorgeous paints. They are incredible. So let me bring them back in. These are the full pans that Rebecca sent me, the Art Spirits. They're some of her popular colours. These are the, let me get it right. Excuse me, I have to just, my mind's gone completely dead. So, the Ocean palette is this one, and this is the Gold palette, and these are the popular colours. So, that's how they come, and then here are our swatches again, just one more time, of all this glorious, look at them. Look at the, absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? One second. Sorry guys, so yeah, so all that gorgeousness, aren't they beautiful? So like I said, I will link the Art Spirits channel and shop down below. Incredible. Rebecca, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I was absolutely blown away by your generosity. Thank you. So there you are, just a little play with some ideas of what we could do, and this little unicorn fitted some of these gorgeous colours. I hope you can pick up on that. They're so beautiful and shiny. Alright lovely people, I'm going to go away and get well and try and get over this. Like I say, I've had some more gorgeous gifts which I will be back to show you and film, hopefully feeling a little better than I do right now. So I'll let you go. Thank you so much for sticking with me and choosing to watch this channel. I'm loving YouTube life. I really am enjoying it. So I'll let you go until I see you in the next couple of days. Take really good care of yourselves, everyone. Night night.